Welcome, Scott from My Life's Reward. We've got Drummond Island day one on a beautiful sunny day, and we focused on this day one on the east side of the island and along the coast, and then on day two, which will be next week, we focused on the west side of the trails, which would be more the center part of the island. And I had a great ride. We did start out on a 50-inch trail early on, and then we kind of primarily stayed to the wider trails. I am going to make a comment in where we're riding down the steps that are on the way into Marblehead. They did some work on those steps, and I just want to comment in there so you know where that is. And I'm just asking for you all that are watching this to comment on what your thoughts are about the modification that they made to those steps.
Treat you, Jim?
So with that, sit back, enjoy. This is a condensed ride of less than 30 minutes showing you day one on the east side of Drummond Island. Enjoy.
It is. Hey, Jim. You know what's really kind of sort of funny? We didn't really even have to take this trail. I'll take us out on another road. I just wanted to get your body parts loosened up, okay? That way, when we get on the other trails, your expectations will be like, oh my God, this is like a Cadillac trail, even though it's bad. Is this better, Jim? You're the bad influence on that boy. Don't know if there's a big rut there that you're going to fall into, you know? going to get deeper before it gets shallower, I'll tell you that. Yeah, there's a rut. Oh, there's something right there. Hold on, I'm going to back up just a bit. Recenter my... All right, Kyle, it's your big chance right there, buddy. I think we're going to be doing a recovery. If you're ever going to do it, now's the time to do it because it's the shallowest. Go ahead, Jim. See how deep it gets. You can always back up. Oh. Man, this thing doesn't hit anything. Nothing. Well, so far I haven't hit anything. I don't think so. I think I've been pretty aggressive. Corned beef Junction. Those are some steep inclines. Wow, he made it. I'm freaking unbelievable. I didn't think he was going to be able to do it. Uneventful. Somebody had a bad day there. Uh-oh. Oh, I almost got stuck. Jim, you got to take your hitch off, man. Trail with a truck. I suppose could have went either way. Right up by those trees there, right straight ahead, those island trees. Park in the shade and maybe have a sandwich. Wherever there's shade. Yeah, wherever there's shade. Oh, right there. That would have been a good spot. Still in the sun, you know. What does that even mean, tank traps? Yeah. Yeah. That looks miserable. Holy mackerel. Yeah, we're gonna go look at it, okay? The other way is just gonna take us into a circle. Didn't we already come this way once? Huh. What's that? Well, that's true. This is new. You're right. Has Jim got this?
To the left, we have these stones that I believe they came into some machinery and sort of skimmed the top of this, which was a lot harder to climb before. And I know we're going the other way. We're actually leaving the Marblehead. area here. But when we did come in here a few years ago with the Jeep, and then when we also left this area with our quads, we went down the steps, it was much more significant. So I think they did this so that people could actually make it out to Marblehead. I hope they didn't mess with the actual Marblehead steps. We didn't go out there to look. We didn't realize that some work had been done and we were already on our way out. We didn't want to reverse and go out to Marblehead and look. What's your opinion about what this type of thing, changing the trails so it makes it a little bit more accessible for vehicles that might not otherwise be able to get out there, while still maybe, hopefully, keeping the Marblehead steps intact fully? I hope that's the case anyway. That's something that I thought was worth noting for everybody. Thank you.
Oh, I see. You blocked that one off too.
An absolute stellar ride today. Couldn't have had better weather, and just enjoyed the heck out of this ride. We focused on the east side of the island. We didn't quite make it everywhere we wanted to go. We didn't go to Marblehead, and we didn't go to Glen Cove. We were right there though. We were right there. All we had to do was just a bit of a, just a little bit of a drive, not much, then walk down the steps or walked up the steps, whatever it was. We never saw Glen Cove, and we were a little ways away from Marblehead, and it's a bit of a rough ride out there, and at the end of the day we just didn't really have it in us to go and do that, since we had done it once before, I think back in 2018, so, and a couple of times since. With that, we do have day 2 coming up. That will focus on the center part of the island, which would be the west grouping of the trails. And that was a lot more 50-inch trails that we took. So don't forget to come back next week to finish this up. It's a 2-day ride on Drummond Island. With that, thanks for stopping by the channel and watching this video. And until next week, take care.